comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Starts with a jump in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Ends with a projectile. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Loaded Psycho Stick. Hustles in. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Both fighters planning something? Smart play with the throw. Goes for the jump in. Controls the distance with a smart heel rush back. They just won't stop switching sides. Flies in with a fist to connect with the throw. Going to hit the drive. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. What are they gonna do? Definitely stays out of range. Not much movement, but the thinking cap crowns him from above. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Amazing! Player denies the jump-in attempt. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Better arcade practice training. Fighting round. Online casual match. Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Throws them. What's next? Checks them with the projectile. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Rejects the air attempt. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or Bing springs forward with the drive rush? Big throws. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Drive gauge gap here. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Player 1 needs to use the Predator Force drive rush to keep it going. Get out of there with the backdash. throw missed. Throw connection does connects with the throw. Max, this can lead to some big damage. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Controls the distance. Something nasty's coming with the sight of a cannon. Forward rush. And they rearrange the entire target, who tops off the tank and scores the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Definitely stays out of range. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player one, these psycho uppercuts puts them on the ropes. Player two is dangerously close to running out of drives. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. They're not turned down. Both sides getting ready. Player two is looking at a grim situation. This can lead to some big damage. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Anti-air in the clutch. Rushes in. Hits them with a drive impact. Player one shows they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rematch. Clean hit with the cycle double. A parry? Covers him with the cycle blitz. Player one has the life advantage.
Oh, man.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Feeling out the spacing. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Box him with a target kick. Can't take the throw. All right, what's coming up next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Both of them are low on health and are playing very cautiously. A quick breather. Player two busts out the parry. In there. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. They trade hits. And now, from upstairs. Scrapping it out, brushes that off and keeps going. Takes the opponent out of the air. OG cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. Just goes for it at this range. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Barely blocks the jump in. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player two will look to connect with the throw. Knockdown and... Oh my, the throw tank. Psycho Blink takes him up. What's next? Closes in out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. All the throws connects. Both sides hit the drive. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive resets. Drops that off. Turning it right up with a super. Taking all of the super. Not shy one bit about it. The super connects. Back to the corner. Taps him on the toe. Amazing. This is closes it out. Player one comes away with the win.
I'm not putting my I have no idea what happened there.
Fighting round. Bloodline. Casual match. Here comes a new challenger.
Like that.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let's get this mission started.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checks with a projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one in that dangerous burnout stick. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Beautiful setup with that attack. Drive gauge finally recovered. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Like, oh, burnout triggered! Sonic boom! They break things off to take a quick breather. Decides to meet them in the air. Both fighters are barely alive. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe. Neither fighter can use their drive move. How will they close out the round? Player one has depleted their drive move, but they are still within range to win this round. Jump finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player one with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Both fighters planning something? Breaks the block with a throw. From low heavy to, there's a change of sides. Quick breather. Jump, blocks the impact. That's experiencing burnout. Jumps in. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I kind of panicked. I ain't gonna hold it.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is
Why am
also
I doing that?
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Taking stock. The grab misses. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life's lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Just out of range for that throw. Player one chases them down. Knockdown. Gets them. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Player one in dire straits with burnout. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks the block with a throw. Side switch in the corner. Their spacing is so on point right now. So solid punches.
No, can I hit him?
Expect to see some added pressure here. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. This can lead to some big damage. Buckles in. Gotta do better than that. Jump solid anti-air. Amazing. Oh, can this drive bring them back? Both of them back goes to the air.
Oh no.
Definitely stays out of range. Something nasty's coming with the Psycho Cannon. Knocks them out of the air. What now? What a read with that anti-air.
Oh.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will come out on top and uses their drive gauge? Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Their spacing is knocked down. Here comes the mix-up. Shoot their shot. Player punish counter on reaction. There's a burnout. Anti-air in the clutch. Definitely stays on range. Psycho Blitz crowns him from above. No! Stunned off the wall! Player 1 has got to do better than that. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Connects with the throw. Amazing! Finds the target.
Oh, I'm fucking up.
Player 1 can't let this tip 1A parry. Oh, they're gonna be in the middle. No hesitation or restraint. Hit them with the 10SF copy. I ain't losing. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
I was trying to do my level 2 while he was in the corner with burnout.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Okay, the level 2 is punch. Level 3 is punch. Gotta remember that. Kick, punch, punch. I'm not making myself look good. Now I'm panicking. Like a lot of my shit I be getting. Hey, fatty.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let's get this mission started.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 has used up all of their drive range. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Oh, with the throw. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Projectile to try and change the situation. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. No way! Player 1 in trouble with no drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. They get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Will that drive impact get punished? Gets the counter hit throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Hit them with a stopping block. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Knockdown and the exchange blows. Were they baiting them into that? Risky up-close scraps still going. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact.
I'm trying to do my level 2
Jumps up.
for crying
Both
out
of our burnout activates. Goes to the air. Definitely stays on it. Something nasty's coming with their Psycho Cannon. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What are they gonna do? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Gotta do better than that. So, what? Oh, yo, Rock Super here. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
whatever.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh my god, I'm about to get my ass.
This isn't about just winning the match.
go.
Pride and
He's a
bragging rights
fucking
are at
goat.
stake here.
I never
Both
thought
fighters
that
will
was
need to bring their
baseball.
A game to the table.
Then again, not for
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Trips him up. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Jump in, finds the mark. They trade hits, and now both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Big, low, reaching heavy. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Are we gonna see a comeback? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nails the anti-air. Air slasher. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. A quick breather. Grabbing it out up close. Gets scooped from down low. Just cool into the low kick. Very slick with the combo. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Good parry there, and uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Parries the attack, and there's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right, what's coming up next? Shows a medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Not much life left. The drive gauge difference could tip the scales. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Controls the distance. They're going for the super arc? Wow, that's some big time damage there. Burnout activates. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge. In there.
Oh, I almost had
Player
it.
2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Air slasher. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Going in, side switch in the corner. In there!
His
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Uses a drive parry against the attack. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Starts off zoning with fireball. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Decides to go in with the target combo. Their super art gauge is running up. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Oh, feints? The jump in catches them. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Gets the jump in.
No,
Player 2 holding on to that corner perfect parry. How will they follow up? Going in? Air slasher. The drive impact doesn't work. Their spacing is so on point. But who's gonna blink first? Hands on the hop. Blocks the low kick. Their will to win is really being experienced in KO.
Ah, he's so hard.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Projectile to try and change the situation. Denies the attack and jump in finds the mark. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Neither of them willing to back off. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. I never KO! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes to the overdrive. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Kill rush. Jumps in. Blocks the impact.
That
Player
kick
1
cannot be
has
so
the
long
light
range
lead.
right now.
Can they use it? Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 has a chance to lead the jump in with a perfect parry. Ooh, what a smart throw. Punish counter sets the table.
Got him. Should be done.
Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Not there anymore. Flatline zone.
Yes. Got him.
Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Nice parry. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. What's the play? Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Taking stock. Brushes off the impact. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for the opening shot. Box him with a target combo. Kill rush. Smart play with the throw. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Rolling Soba. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A jump in? One chance here may end this match. A quick breather. This is gonna be bad news. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Will they go all in without drive? Okay, here we go. A lot of what a finish! Player 1 faced the giant and walks away.
I was trying to do my level
What
2.
a win!
And I can't make it work.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Pokes with a medium kick. Player 2 chases them down. That was a
Oh no,
what
he's
did he
trying to
think?
space me.
Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Combo with the target combo. Gets them. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. The projectile to try and change the situation. Connects with medium kick. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. From low heavy to... Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? A quick breather. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Throws a fireball. What'll happen here? Smart play with the throw. Buckles in. Still slugging it up. Crowns him from above. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Hold your breath. Doing some quick planning. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Controls the distance with a strike. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. On fight of the projectile hit. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Tries to bait him with the projectile. What is he thinking here? The drive parry was successful. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Definitely saw that counter coming. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Throws him. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford teams low heavy for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball.
So I can't be in. I gotta be in this
Was looking for that jump attack. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Player 2 has the life advantage. Goes for the jump in. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They return to center stage. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters have it set up with the jump in. Gotta do better than that. Shows a medium kick. Crowns him from above. Looking for a chance. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Doesn't touch the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I need to be
We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talking? Denies the attack and
the problem is I
Player
can't get
2
in.
has the life lead. Parries
Can't
the
get
attack
into my
and
range.
starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 2 chases them down. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zone.
Step back.
Brushes off the impact. Decides to meet them in the air. All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Ends with a projectile. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Checks him with a projectile. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Uses the target combo as a filler. Sneaks in above. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps. Air slasher. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jumps in, brushes that off, and keeps going. Throws a fireball. Rolling Soba. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. A parry? Dangerous range here. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Full SA pumps the brakes on the impact. Close range projectile. Both fighters are playing with a full deck of drive. They need to show their hand and do something. Shuts that down with a parry. Okay, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Medium kick. Both closes it out.
tried.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. We put on a real clinic for them. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows a medium kick. The jump-in is denied. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Who's gonna make a move? Plenty of space between the two fighters. Who will decide to close the gap? Blocks the jump in. There's a corner switch. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Nails the anti-air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. The attack is paid. Big low reaching heavy. Wrapping it out up close. Jumps in. One combo can end this round right now. Controls the distance. Experiencing burnout. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Kill rush. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Holds out with a block. Feeling out the spacing. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Nice parry. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Goes for the throw. Quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Blocks it. Air slasher.
I give myself this. I'm
watching each other carefully.
Making them try.
Who'll make the first move? Medium kick. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Throws a fireball. Oh, feints. Gets carried to the corner. Reads the jump in perfectly. What'll happen here? Oh my God, they just choked it up. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I don't want to quit this.
Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down till these two are done. Rips the slasher out. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. The impact gets blocked. Still slugging it out here.
Oh yeah!
Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. From up above. Combo with the target combo. Stops the attack by using a drive.
Fast, man.
Oh yeah!
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The fight continues in the middle of the stage.
Ow.
Take out! This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Where is their opening? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Jumps? Throw connection does big damage. Player 1 will have to fight back here without an in there.
I was trying to do my special, it wouldn't
Player
come
2
out.
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Oh, feints? Blocks the low heavy. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block. Trying to read each other here. Gets the jump in. Fake out. Player 2 chases, brushes that off and keeps going. Smart play with the throw. They just won't stop switching sides. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Knockdown and reads the throw in the city. Jumps in. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Sets up with the jump in. Okay, what a finish.
I tried to do my special.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Checks with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Parries to cancel the fire. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. With the throw. Throws them to negate the
No!
Life lead opens up. And the throw ends the round.
Oh!
Player
Readable,
2
huh?
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Controls the distance with a smart heel rush back. Checks him with the projectile. Holds out with the block. Still very early in the round. Okay, creating some space here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. The drive impact is denied. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks.
Punching too slow.
Barry! Just cool into the low kick. Knockdown and smart play with the throw. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if a good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Drumming up a beatdown.
I tried to.
Life lead is there, but brings down the waning moon on him. Good decision with that throw. Oh, betting ain't all on the front. That was the highest I've ever seen.
Oh.
Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shows the medium kick. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets a good beat on their opponent. Gets the throw to side switch. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Knockdown. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Takes a trip. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Holds out with a block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Next hit will end the round. Time's the only thing moving here. Air slasher. Gets him.
I tried to do my fucking
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Still very early in the round. Gets the jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Jump! Saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Air slasher! This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gets the jump in. Goes for the jump in. Plenty of time left for some drama. Midway point of the round. Time to get serious. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Smart play with the throw. Connects with the throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievable throw zone. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 is in a very good spot. It sets up with the flatline zone.
Ah, DJ with the
Player 2
games.
brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I'm done. I'm not quite at that level, but I am predicting shit better. Get a little bit better every day. Alright, but I'm done.